Coronavirus is a pandemic that has taken the world by storm. It has put international relations under a shutdown state, the likes of which have never been seen before. The virus started in China, and as of March 25th, it has spread to 196 countries and territories all around the world. This has been my experience during this time of crisis. Yeah, let's go. We got no school. Let's go! Okay, maybe I haven't been affected that much, to be honest. Other than the obvious things like school being online and no swim practices, my life has been kinda similar. I can still talk to my friends with ease, and I can go for runs outside because I live next to the woods, and things really haven't been that bad. Come to think of it, the only major thing I've had canceled has been a swim meet. But it's okay, I wasn't really looking forward to the meet anyways. It's no big deal. I didn't really want to swim. It's fine. But enough about me. Millions of lives have been affected by this very infectious virus, and to get a better understanding of the effect this has had on people, I'm gonna need a bigger sample size. Okay. Dad, how has the coronavirus affected your life?
Well, I've been quarantined in this house for multiple weeks. I usually commute to work in Massachusetts, which I've done for the last 30 years, and now I'm actually working from home. I'm lucky enough and fortunate enough that I'm able to work from home where a lot of people aren't able to work at all. I do get to spend quality time with my son and my wife, and whenever I need it, I get a good rub from my dog.
Maisie, what do you think about this? Alright, cool. Okay, so now I've asked the professionals how they feel about the situation, and while they've been a little more impacted than me, it's not much more so. To be fair though, the people in my house are a small sample size. At this point, I'd like to go out onto the streets and ask the people how they feel, like they do in those car commercials, but I think that's a little counterintuitive to the point of the video. Lucky for me, I have a few friends who live pretty far away from me, and I'm sure their experiences with the virus will give an enlightening perspective.
Coronavirus is this fake liberal disease created by the liberal media.
So, in this order, what's your first name, where are you from, and how has the coronavirus impacted your life?
So my name is Alejandro Anserena. I reside in Miami, Florida, and it's not really affected my community. I mean, what it really did was just lock me up in my house. I mean, I'm not having the best time inside my house, but mostly how it affected me and my family is we're bunkered up in this small one-story house.
I'm Mark. I reside in Menifee, California. Life with the coronavirus kind of struck quickly here, and in my opinion, moved a little too fast. Schools were closed about a week and a half before we even had our first case in our general area. I haven't had contact with school in about a week and a half, and today was the first day I've ever actually had contact with one of my teachers other than just an email conversation. So I'm actually starting online school right now, but for the past week and a half, it was more of me just going throughout my day, not being able to leave my house, and just sitting in my room, not being able to do anything because teachers are just not giving us any work to do. I'm a senior in high school, so I'm currently losing most of the senior activities such as grad night, prom, my final prom and all that stuff. Essentially how life has been affected is just a lot of things are still up in the air. I felt like I've been living in the dark for the past week and a half, so hopefully things can turn around soon.
Daniel, Toronto, Ontario, and I'd say it's impacted my life quite a bit. I had to fly home from school in England. Was worried about getting stuck in England. I'm now in self-quarantine for 14 days. That's mandatory. If I break self-quarantine, I get fined thousands of dollars. Yeah, it's impacted my life quite a bit.
Although my life hasn't been affected much during this pandemic, through my friends it can be seen that this is a national struggle and one which we must pray on because of the trying times that many are going through due to the coronavirus.